We're going to start in a comfortable seated position. Spine is straight, legs are crossed. Focusing on the breath. Breathe in and breathe out. And just relax. Set your intention for your practice. And just keep that locked in your heart to carry you through. We're going to start with a seated cat-cow. With your hands on your knees, spine is straight. You're going to sink your hips back, gaze upward, breathe in. And for the exhale, you're going to round the spine, gaze towards the core, and let it go. Breathe in. And breathe out at your pace. And just relax to the sound of your breath. With every inhale and every exhale. On the next breath, we're going to do a seated fold. You're going to walk your fingertips towards the front of the mat and meet yourself wherever your boundaries are. Do not round the back. Spine is straight. Gaze is through the hands. And meet yourself where you are in your practice. Breathing in and breathing out. Relaxing the jaw, creating space between the shoulders and the ears. Breathing in and breathing out. In the next breath, you'll walk your fingertips back. And we're going to come into table on all fours. Fingers spread wide, pressing out from the hands. Toes are tucked. And just relax. We're going to come into bird dog on the right side. You're going to extend your right leg behind you and extend your left arm in front of you and gaze forward. Breathing in and breathing out, engaging the core, remaining focused. And slowly come back to table to switch sides. We'll extend the left leg behind us and the right arm forward. Breathing in and breathing out. Pressing out from the left hand, engaging the core, and back to table. Next, we're going to come into thread the needle on the right side. You're going to extend your right arm up and thread it through the hole onto the left arm. Raise the left arm forward to the top of the mat. When you feel stretched and pressure against the right shoulder, take the left hand behind the back for a bind and just relax with your cheek to the mat. Breathing in and breathing out. Letting all the tension go and just relax. Slowly bring the left hand back to the mat. You can push yourself up to switch sides. Extend the left arm up and thread the needle through the hole, putting pressure on the shoulder. Extend the arm above. And if you're able to, bring it around for a bind. Breathe in and breathe out. And just let go. On the next breath, you can put your right hand down on the mat and press up, back to table. Breathe in and breathe out. Just like when you were sitting. And next, we're going to come into an extended child's pose. You're going to put your knees together, sink your hips back onto your heels, extend your arms forward, head to the mat. Feel the stretch in your shoulder blades. And just relax and breathe in and out. On the next breath, we're going to come into down dog. You're going to press out from the hands, step the feet back, hips rise to the ceiling, heels touch the mat. Engage your core, creating an upside down V shape. Gaze is through the hands. The eyes of the elbows should be facing each other. And on the next breath, we're going to come to a forward fold, step, hop, or jump to the top of the mat. Straighten the legs. Let the body hang forward. We'll come to half lift, hands on the calves. Take an inhale. And this time we're going to do a fold with a bind. You're going to take your hands, interlace, reverse the interlace, and hang forward with the hands extended. You should feel a deeper stretch in the back of the legs and the shoulders. Flip the interlace. Come back to half lift. Inhale and slowly rise one vertebrae at a time. Arms extend for the inhale. Breathe in. Exhale to heart center. And we're going to come into chair pose. You're going to sink your hips back, knees bent, feet hips distance apart, arms extend and hold. Engage your core. And revolve your chair to the left, elbow against the left knee. And back to center. And revolve to the right. Breathing in and breathing out. And back to center. This time we're going to come into eagle pose. You're going to take your right arm under the left, your right leg around the left, and you'll sink in just like you did with chair pose. It stretches your hips and your shoulders and helps your balance and focus. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly unravel. Breathe in, breathe out. Sink to chair. Take the left leg around the right, the left arm under the right, and sink for eagle. Spread your wings and let your eagle fly. Breathe in and breathe out. Unravel. We're going to come into goddess pose. You're going to turn your feet to the sides of the mat, hips distance apart, and we're going to sink, hands to heart center. And on the next breath, you're going to tilt your elbow onto your leg and stretch to the side with your left arm extended. Feel the stretch. Ignite the fire within. You can do it. Just hold for 2 more breaths. In and out. In and back to center. And we switch sides. Lean against the left knee. Right arm comes over along the ear, space between the shoulder and the ear. Breathe in and breathe out. And slowly back to center. We're going to lower for a deep yogi squat. Pressing out from the hands. Sometimes remaining still is one of the hardest poses. You're using every ounce of muscle in your body. Just relax. And remain centered and grounded. We're going to come into hero pose. You're going to take your knees to the mat. Tops of the feet touch the mat. Sit back between the feet. And we're gonna work on our neck. You're gonna take your left hand alongside the right ear. Pull your head slightly to the left. Breathing in and breathing out. And then we're gonna take it to the right. Take the right hand alongside the left ear and gently pull to the right. Feel a stretch in the side of the neck and let go. We're gonna take our hands interlocked again behind the crown base of the head and lean back for a slight back bend. Heart opener and stretching the neck. You're gonna slightly pull the hands up. Breathing in and breathing out at your pace. Always be familiar with your breath. In and out. Next, we're gonna tilt the head upright and we're gonna press the chin slightly into the chest, gently, for 3 breaths. Breathe in and out. Again, breathe in and let it go. And back to center. We're gonna come into staff pose. You'll take your legs, extend it in front of you. Feet are flexed. Take your hands behind the back. And slowly lift your chin. Keep the heart open. Feel the stretch of the shoulders and just let them open. Get rid of all the tension and sore muscles. Breathe in and breathe out. And slowly come back to center. We're gonna raise our legs off the mat for boat pose. Arms extend as if you're grabbing your toes. And relax. We're gonna come into cow face. You'll take your right foot next to the left hip. Your left foot next to the right hip. Left hand comes behind the back. Right hand comes around to meet it. And bind with the fingers. And breathe in. And breathe out. And just relax. And we'll switch sides. We'll unravel. We'll take the left leg on top. Take the right hand on top behind us. Left hand behind to grip the fingers. Breathe in and out. And just relax. Remember your intention. Let it guide you through the hard poses. Stretch and test yourself. Breathing in and letting go. And we'll slowly unravel. We'll come down to the mat. And we'll do one bridge pose. Raise the hips, shoulders drawn down the spine. If you can, grab onto your heels. Let the hips rise in the air. Let all the low back tension go. And slowly come down. For a supine twist, your knees will fall wide to the right. Your arms and gaze wide to the left. Feel the stretch in the outer shoulder. And just relax, prepare yourself for Shavasana. And we'll switch sides. Knees fall wide to the left. Arms and gaze wide to the right. Just focusing on you and what your intention is. What do you want to gain from practicing? How do you want to grow? How do you want to become the best version of you? Breathe in and slowly breathe out. And prepare yourself for Shavasana. We'll lie with our legs flat in corpse pose, palms facing up. And just breathe in and slowly breathe out.